Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Today's class is all going to be core focused. It's split into two different sections. So the first half is more abdominals and obliques, and then the second half is going to be all about your glutes. We'll be using a resistance band throughout, so a loop resistance band. I've got quite a strong one that I'll just be using throughout the whole class. If you've got different resistance at home, I would use a medium resistance for your ab work, so the first half of the class, and then a stronger loop band for your second half, which is your glutes. Now just take it to your own level. If you need to take the band off at any point or take any variations or breaks, that's absolutely fine. Make sure you listen to your bodies. Okay, we're going to get started with our ab work. So popping your loop band around your feet, so the arches of your feet. Go with a medium to heavy loop band depending on your level. And you're going to be lying yourself down onto your back. So you've got your feet flat on the floor, legs hip width apart, just finding your neutral. If you need to take a few pelvic rocks, finding that neutral pelvis, rib cage is nice and soft. And we're just going to bring the hands behind the head, the elbows nice and wide. All right, inhale through your nose. On your exhale, you're going to gently start to curl the chest up off the floor as you look past your knees, connecting into your upper abdominals. Inhale to lower yourself back down. Exhale, we find that length as we lift up. Inhale, we lower. Nice and slow to start. Exhale, we curl. Inhale, we lower. So we're just connecting to those upper abs, feeling the rib cage gently sliding down, starting to feel that deep connection into your center and return. You've got 5. And back. Using your breath in 4. Elbows stay wide in 3. Exhaling for 2. One more time, you're going to hold it up. Now, keeping your pelvis nice and still and a little bit of tension into your band. So think about opening the feet wide. You're going to slowly start to lift your legs up into a tabletop position without changing anything in the rest of the body. Slowly lower your legs back down to the floor. Keep a little bit of tension in that band and then lower your head and shoulders. We go again. Exhale, we curl up, we hold. Watch your pelvis doesn't move. Connect into those deep stabilizing muscles. Lift your legs, tension into your band. Slowly return and then lower the head and shoulders back down. And we continue like so. Exhale, we curl up, squeeze and lift. Try not to arch that back. Slowly lower. Now the further away you lower the feet, the harder this will be, and lower yourself back down. So just taking that to your own level. We curl, exhale, squeeze, slow return. Watch the pelvis isn't moving and return. All right, 3 to go and lift. And up, and return, and back, into, and squeeze, return, control, and lower, one more time, and curl. We're going to lift, hold those legs up, and you're going to lower your head and shoulders back down. So just keep a little bit of tension in the band. You can keep your feet flexed if you prefer, lifting up, and we lower. Exhale, we curl. Inhale, we lower. We've got 5. And back. In 4. And down. In 3. Keep that control as you lower for 2. One more time, you're going to hold it up. This time we're going to curl towards our left thigh as you extend your right leg. So you're finding that resistance in the band. Make sure you keep your feet flexed and then return back to the center, bend the knees. Curl to your right, extend your left, squeeze, hold, and return. So super slow. You're keeping the feet flexed, really trying to push that leg away and return. So you're pressing as far as you can with your resistance of your band. Everyone has a slightly different resistance. So you go to your maximum and return. Make sure that opposite hip stays nice and heavy, planting down into your mat. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, center. And back. Now, if you'd like to take this a little bit further, as you twist, you're going to pull your bent knee, this knee, in towards your chest, and then you're going to return, but without using your hand. So we pull, squeeze, 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 and return. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze. You're stretching that even further. That is not easy. And back. and stretch. Return, you got 4 to go. And back. In 3, twist, elbows stay wide. And back. In 2, and back. One more time, we're gonna hold it there, and you're gonna pulse that right leg down. So you extended leg, 5, 4, 3, stay with me, 2, 1. Pull your left knee in, and in, and in 3, in 2, both legs at the same time, let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze, hold, and release. Same to the second side, exhale, we curl, extended leg goes down, 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 and down, in 3, in 2, in 1, bent knee comes in, and in, and in, and in 3, 2, 1, both legs full, and full, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze, hold, and release. Oh, that's not easy with a heavy band. Release, release, release. Give the back a little rock side to side if you need. Well done, guys. Really, really nice work. That's started off really, really strong. All right, we're going to go legs up to the ceiling. Now, if you feel quite tight in the hamstrings, just go for a little bend into the knees. You want to keep your feet flexed. If not, you can go legs nice and long, but try not to lock the knees, so micro bend in the knees. All right. Keeping the legs nice and still, hands behind your head one more time here. You're going to exhale, curl your head and shoulders up, feel those upper abs. We're going to open the legs wide, return, and then lower back down. Now, every time you curl up, you're going to add a little pulse. So we go 1, 2 taps out, and then lower back down. And we're going to build that to 10. So curling up, and we've got 3, 2, 1, and lower. So pushing again to your maximum. Into your band, keeping that micro bend. Make sure the knees are going with you. And lower. Exhale, curl for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And return. So it's waking up the glutes a little bit on this one. Exhale, curl for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Exhale, curl for 7. And release. All right, we've got 8, 9, 10. Let's do it. Exhale, we curl for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. I'm starting to feel those glutes. Exhale, we curl. Let's go for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, keep that energy all the way out. Lucky last one. Let's do it. Exhale for 10. Let's go. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Bend those knees all the way in. Take a little breather. Maybe a little rock side to side. All right. We're going to do a very similar exercise. So you're adding on a pulse each time. This time your legs are going to go a little bit lower. So hands back behind the head. Inhale, we prepare. Exhale, we're going to curl up. You're going to extend those legs long. 1 pulse out and then squeeze back in. Exhale, we curl, extend, 2 pulses out and back in. So you can control the height of the legs. You can go as low as you like, as long as you're keeping that control. And return. Exhale, curl for 4, 3, 2, 1, and return. Keep breathing for me. Let's go curling up for 5. And release. All right, I'm going to add those arms. And we go for 6. And release. Good, we're going for 7. Exhale, curl up. And we got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So make sure your knees are still lining over your second toes as you do those pulses. Let's go for 8. Squeeze it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push wide and down. And we go again. 8. Curl up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We've got 9 and 10 to finish. Stay with me. Exhale, curl up and reach for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Feeling those hips, let's go. Last one, 10. Curling up, reaching long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, guys. Keep your band around your feet for one last exercise. I'm going to get you to roll yourselves all the way over. Let's see if that band stays, hopefully. So we're going to come up into a high plank for this next one. Now, try to keep your feet flexed, otherwise your band will fling off. You can do this without the band if it gets too much. All right, bringing your hands underneath the shoulders, tucking your toes under and lifting yourself up into your high plank. Strong into those arms, pushing away from the floor. We're just going to start with a tap out and in, tap out and in, and open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close. In 10, in 9, in 8, stabilize, feel that work into your center, tap and in 3, in 2, in 1, return and lower. Well done. Bend the knees, push your hips back. Little breather. Now, you can repeat that one more time. If not, you're going to add a tricep tap. So again, keeping the feet flexed. Bring those shoulders back over the wrists, tucking your toes, lifting yourself up. So you've got a tap into a knee drive, tap it back out and return. So we go open, squeeze up, tap out, return. That is strong. Open, drive up, tap out and in. Open, squeeze, keep that foot flexed so the band stays on. Tap out, squeeze up, open, back. Ooh, that band is strong. Let's go out and squeeze, out and back, out and squeeze. One more each side. And open and up, open and back, open and up, open and back. Lower your knees and stretch yourselves back. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale it out through your mouth. Take one more deep inhale through your nose and exhale it all out. Well done, guys. Gently slide your hands towards your knees. Bring yourself up to a kneeling position. You're just going to wiggle your band around your ankles, and then we're going to tuck the toes under and lift up into a forward fold. Stretching out the legs a little bit. If you need to walk through the legs a little bit, please do. Now, if you've got a heavier loop band, you can switch that over now as we're going to be moving on into our glutes. If not, just gently bend the knees, wiggle your band all the way up so just above your knees, around the thighs, relaxing into your forward fold, just taking one more breath here, and then when you're ready, you're going to slowly start to roll yourself all the way up to a standing position. When you get to the tops, give your shoulders a nice big circle. Heel toe your feet a little bit wider than your hips. You've got a bit of tension into that band already. All right, inhale to prepare. On your exhale, we're going to press the thighs wide into the band as you sit yourselves down, and then standing all the way back up, down and lift. So we're just squatting it out, pressing those thighs all the way out and lower and lift and lower and lift. Good. Chest stays open. Heels stay heavy, squeezing those glutes. Let's go for 8. In 7. In 6. In 5. In 4. Squeeze it up. In 3. 2. Last one, we're going to hold it down. Little tap wide. Try not to move too much from the ankles. Think squeezing from those hips and just pressing the outer thighs into your band. Not too quickly, keeping that control. Down we go for 10, 9, 8. Chest is open, abs are in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add a little pulse with that tap. So go down and out, squeeze, squeeze. Tap those legs wide. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Stay with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hands are going to find the floor. You're walking yourself out into a hover. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Strong push into those arms, and we're just going to start with a little tap wide. Open, open, open. So keeping tension into the quads, tension into those hips. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to add a little push back of your bum as you open those knees wide. Return. Little tap back. So it's like your pulses that you've just done in your squat. Tap and press. Tap and press. You've got 8, 7, 6. Breathe through. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, return and lower those knees down. Well done. And tuck your toes for me. You're bringing yourself down onto your forearms. You can have your hands together or arms parallel. All right, so a strong push up with the shoulders, ribs are in, abs engaged. You're going to lift your right leg up, flexing the foot so you're driving to the heel to the ceiling, and we're going to tap it straight back down. Squeeze up and lower. So keep that lift through the lower back. Careful you're not sinking and arching. Keep that strong engagement through your core. Drive your heel up to the ceiling and down. So it's energy on that lift and control. Energy up and down. Squeeze, return. Careful you're not sinking into that opposite side. Also just check that you're not relaxing your head, looking to your legs. Keep your head aligned so you've got a nice neutral spine. You've got 3 to go, and we're going to add a double tap. In 2 and 1. 2 taps up and a tap down. 2 pulses up and a lower. Drive that heel up, up and down. Exhale, exhale, down. For 5. Feel that squeeze. In 4. In 3. In 2. Last one, you're going to hold it up. We're going to pulse it out. Lift, lift, lift through the center. 5. Push into that band. In 3, in 2, in 1. We finish with our kicks. We bend and kick. In and out. So really, really energy in that leg. Drive it out. Find that power for me. In 8. In 7. Drive it out. In 6. In 5. Push. In 4. In 3. In 2, 1 more. Can we hold? Keep that leg where it is. Bring one hand under your shoulder, second hand under your shoulder. Lift and hold, and we pulse. 8, 7, 6. Lift through the center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to bend that knee to step your foot all the way forward. We're not done yet. Breathe. Tuck your back toes under. So that same leg is forward that you've been working. You're going to push down into your heel. Lifting your hands up, drive the palms together. You're going to lift yourself up, but keep this front knee bent, and we're going to tap the back toes in, out, and then you're going to sit your knee back down to the floor. So keep this knee bent the whole time. We shift forward, tap in, tap back, and sit back down. And we continue forward, in, back, return. What I don't want you to do is come all the way up to stand. Woo, catching that balance. And back down. So try to stay quite low. Hips stay down and return. Shift forward, tap, back, return. So you're really feeling that supporting glute. You're making sure that your knee stays aligned over the toes. So it's ankle, knee, hip support, stability. Bum stays pushing back. All right, 3 to go. Drive into that heel. Return. In 2. And down. 1 more time. We're just going to tap in and back. In 8. In 7. In 6. Sit into that heel. 5. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1. Sit back down. Breathe. All right, we're nearly there. You've got 1 more variation. Push into that front heel. We shift forward. Lift up. This time you're going to circle the leg out to the side. Tap. Return to the back. Sit yourself back down. We go again. Shift forward. Stay low. Tap side. Tap back. Sit back down. So from front on, that knee is staying strong. We shift forward. Hold that alignment. Tap to the side. Keep that knee pushing out. Tap to the back. Sit yourself back down. Shift forward, open, close, and back down. Keep that going for me. And shift forward, tap side, tap back, return. Stabilize those hips. Forward, tap, tap, return. 2 to go. Shift forward, tap side, keep that bum going back. One more time, we're gonna stay all the way up and we're tapping in and out to the side. 8, 7, send those hips back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Shake your hips out, give it a little wiggle if you need. Awesome job. Come to stand at the top of your mat one more time. Oh, give those legs a good shake. So legs start one more time. A little bit wider than hip width. We're going back into those squats. Sitting down and lifting up. Might feel a little bit uneven in this one. Really feeling that right side. Down we go and push. So again, tension into those glutes. And press. Power on that lift. And up. Let's go for it. And up. In 5. In 4. In 3. In 2. We're going to stay low. In 1. Hold it down for me. Weight into the heels. And again, it's just that little tap. Open. Open. Try not to use momentum. Just breathe through. 10. I feel my glutes on fire. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. We're going to add that pulse as you squeeze wide. So down and open. Down and open. In 10, 9, 8, 7. Regretting choosing such a strong band. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is good for us. Let's go down onto your mat. Into your hover. Hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Abs in. We've got that little tap wide. Press. Press. Don't lower those knees. Keep it going for me. Open, open, open. 5. We're going to add that push back of the hips in 3, 2, 1. So it's a tap as you press. Tap and press. It's just a small movement back. Push back, return. Push back as you open the knees. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Now you can lower the knees and stretch back. Take a little release. We're going to go to our second side. So it should be your left leg lifting. Bringing yourself up, you're coming onto your forearms. So arms can be parallel or they can be together. Just the most important thing is that you're not sinking and relaxing. You're trying to push away from the arms, keeping your core lifted. All right, so it's a left foot lifting this time. Driving that heel all the way up to the ceiling, flexing the foot and then tapping back down. Push into your band, find that power on the second side. Lift, hold, return. Lift, hold, and back. Drive it up and return. Good. Keep that core engaged and breathe. Good. You got 3 to go. In 2. One more time, we're going to hold it up. We've got a double pulse. Up, up, and down. And lift, lift, and lower. 2 squeezes up, 1 tap down. Let's go. Lift, lift, lower. Find that power. Up, up, and down. It'll be over before you know it. 3. In 2. One more time, we're going to pulse it out. Lift, 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 lift. Push it up, push it up, push it up. Don't stop. 4, 3, 2, 1. We tap down and kick. So full extension of that leg, high diagonal. Drive your heel away. Find that power out. Squeeze your bum. Push and push. Let's go. 5. In 4. In 3. In 2. And 1. Hold it there for me. Keep that leg straight. You're bringing one hand at a time up. Square your shoulders, square your hips. Keep that lift. We're pulsing it up and squeeze. Squeeze. Push away from the floor. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend that knee to step through. Are we ready? All right, guys. We've got our hinges. Keep that band on if you can. Hopefully it's not sliding around. Chest is forward. Abs are engaged. We're going to lift up, stay low. We tap in, tap back, and then gently lower that knee back down to the mat. Shift forward. Now you can always hold a chair or a wall for this one if you need a little bit more support. It's a lot of ankles, knee, and hip stability. Yeah, it's a lot more control than what it looks. Shift forward, stay low. Tap in nice and light on the back toes, and then gently lower that knee with control. Forward, back, and down and forward and back, loading that front glute. You can do it. Breathe through and forward, back and down. You've got 3 to go. And forward, back and down in 2. Drive into that heel and down. One more time. We're going to stay up, tap in and out. Push your hips back. Bend that front knee, light on those toes. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, and sit yourself back down. So we're going to come forward, tap to the side, tap to the back, sit back down. All right, shift forward, abs in, let's go. Forward, tap side, supporting knee stays wide, press it back, return. So you're getting a little bit of a swing into that outside hip. Try not to bring yourself all the way up. Keep your hips pushing back. Return, it's stabilizing that front knee. Your front knee is constantly pushing out to the side, into that band, and down. Stay low, as low as you can, with control, on fire. Let's go. Forward, and side, and back, and down. Can you do 4 more for me? And side, and back, and down. In 3, side, back, and down. In 2, forward, getting heavier and heavier. Last one, we're staying up. We go out to the side, and we're going to tap in and out, in and out. Let's go to the side. Push that knee wide. Send your bum back in 10, 9, 8. Can we sit down? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Shake your hips, give it a little wiggle. Awesome job. Give a little bit of rub, a little love into your hips. You can take your band off, shimmy it all the way off. All right, give those legs a good shake for me. Take a nice big inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling, big stretch. Exhale, dive yourself all the way over. Rounding the back, feel free to bend your knees. Just hold this stretch. Inhaling through your nose and exhale out. You're going to bend your left knee and cross it over your right foot. And then we're just going to gently walk the hands over towards your right side. Just going to a gentle twist, relaxing the head, breathing into your stretch. Slowly walk the hands back to your center, step the left foot back across, and then right foot this time crosses over, walking the hands over towards your left. Nice deep relax. Walking yourself back to the center, unravel the legs. Maybe give a little walk through the hips, a little shake here. And you're going to slowly bend your knees as you roll yourself all the way up to stand. Give the shoulders a nice big circle. Well done, guys. You're all finished for today's workout. You did really well. I hope you enjoyed. I shall see you on your mats very soon. Thanks for joining. Well done.